Hooray for Hollywood! Hello there, Stan the Movie Man with your WIMZ.com movie review. This week your votes at WIMZ.com sent me to See No Good Deed. It stars Idris Elba, Taraji P. Henson, Leslie Bibb, Henry Simmons, and a few more. It is the story of a homicidal maniac named Colin, played by Idris Elba. He's in prison serving a sentence for manslaughter after he kills a guy in a bar fight, and he's up for parole. However, he is also the primary suspect in a string of 5 women being murdered, and while they didn't have enough evidence to convict him of the 5 women murders, they had overwhelming evidence in the bar fight, so that's what they put him in jail for. He is up for parole, but it's denied. On the way back to prison, he escapes from his guards and steals a truck and starts on a kind of journey of revenge. Along that journey, he wrecks the truck in a rainstorm and approaches the home of Terry and Jeffrey, played by Taraji P. Henson and Henry Simmons. They are an upscale married couple. This home is huge and beautiful. It's having some renovations done to the outside of it. And Jeffrey is on a golfing outing with his father, so Terry is there alone with their 2 very small children. And Idris Elba, his character Colin, manages to talk his way into the house, and then insanity starts to ensue. Leslie Bibb plays Meg, who is Terry's best friend. She's also something of a man-crazy cougar, and kind of supplies some sort of comic relief in some parts of the film. It is a very bad movie, really. It's very predictable. It's cliched as far as, you know, the whole trope of the woman in peril and the stalking evil man who's trying to kill her. It turns that on its head just a little bit, but is really nothing that's very new. We've all seen this film probably in various versions 100 times. What makes this film fun and unique is, well, the fact that Terry makes so many of the common mistakes of women in peril in these kinds of films that you end up talking to the screen. Now, I wasn't the only one doing that. I was seeing it with about 30 people, and the whole audience was yelling things at the screen at certain points of the film. And there are points in the film that you just want to throttle Terry because of the silly mistakes she makes. You'll wonder why Colin is doing the things he's doing. Once he manages to leave the house, he takes Terry and her kids with him, but that becomes clear as the movie progresses. It is, as I said, it doesn't do anything to advance the genre of thrillers or women in peril. It's nice to see a woman who is strong and independent and is able to, well, I don't want to say any more. I don't want to give anything away, but it's your standard thriller, but for some reason I really had fun at it. It is, I suppose it's Idris Elba's charisma and Taraji P. Henson's woman in peril reactions. It just all worked for me, even though it is kind of silly and there's some timeline things that don't make much sense. But all in all, I had a lot of fun at the film, even though it's not very good. I'm giving it 4 guitars. Go to WIMZ.com to read my complete review, as well as to vote on the movie that I'll see next time. If you have any questions or comments, you can send them to me at stanthemovieman@att.net. You can also follow me on Twitter at MovieManStan. Till next time, toodles!